What up with it? Q of the QT couple, and today we're going to be fixing the GE Microwave Model JVM3160DF2WW. We're going to be replacing the handle. Let's go ahead and knock it out. Step one is going to be taking this piece off right here. All you got to do, you should be able to just pop it up. At least with ours, we didn't have any extra screws, so you can kind of pop it back. Pop it off like that. Bang. That's simple enough. And then right here, you got two little metal hooks keeping this door on. Because I was like, I had no idea how to do it at first, but you just pick up those little hooks and bang, take that bad boy right off. So you see you got one hook right here, boom, on the inside, and then you got one on the bottom right there. Simple. All right, for the next step, we're just gonna pop off this black piece right here. So I got a little flat head right here that I'm gonna be utilizing. You just pick a nice little spot. Be careful though, be careful. I'm just going around the frame little by little. And I don't know if I have to do it the whole way around. See, now I can kind of slide it through. I'll pop it off like that. Don't want to crack it or anything. So I'm not using a whole lot of force at all. So you see there's little brackets under here that's holding it. So now I'm gonna try to lift up from here. If I have to, I may go in there again and work my flat head around. There we go, nice little pop. So once I got part of it pried, I'm just being real careful because this is plastic. It don't feel like the strongest plastic in the world. Don't feel weak, but bang. But I'm guessing there's gonna be another two over here that we need to take off. So let's take off these other two. So I'm just going through and taking this off, popping it out, being relatively gentle. So now we got this black piece off right here. And then right here, I have one screw, two screws, be careful because they all small, 3 and 4. And then the rest of it, I ain't see any more screws. So right here, you'll see like a little tab to kind of hold it in place. But for me, 1, 2 on the handle side, and then 2 at the top. So we're gonna unscrew those, pop this plate off, and then see what we could do. So we got that screw off right there. So I got all 4 of my screws out. 1, 2, I got it upside down now. 3, 4, I got those loosened up. You see these little tabs right here? The way I did it is I just kind of push this part back because it's a little flexible. You can kind of move it. In particular, this top part with this shielding, that part you may find a little less flexible because it's got this bracing it. So I just did the bottom part. I was able to push back pretty easy and get some flex. And once I did that, I'm able to pop this up. So just wanted to show that in case you get stuck and you're trying to figure out how to pop that bad boy up. That's how I did it. It seemed pretty easy doing it that way. All right, just work with it a little bit and you should be able to pull this piece right off, the whole piece. So we're gonna put that to the side, and then we got our screws right here. Bang. I got my Amazon replacement right here. I'll put it down there in the description below. Mine didn't come with any screws, so make sure you keep the screws that came with it if you decide to get this one. And now we could just throw it on there. See what we got. Should be pretty straightforward. So just gonna line this bad boy up. Line up the screw. I'm gonna start it up with a little hand tighten. Then I'm gonna get the other side and do the same thing. I'm just gonna hold it up here. Line up the hole at the bottom. You don't want to over tighten one side too crazy before you line up the other side. If you do that, you might not be able to line it up. And see, I barely screwed that one in. It still almost gave me a hard time lining it up. So bang. Now I get my little screwdriver. My little screwdriver ratchet. My ratchet screwdriver, however you want to say it. Screw that in a little bit, not gonna go too crazy. Push it up. Do my other side. I'm gonna go a little bit further than that one. Now we should be good, really. But we'll still try to be pretty even with it. Now, ratchet screwdriver, if you ain't got one, is very useful, especially if you're using it like this, so you ain't gotta play the dancing game with your hands in order to twist. You can just kind of crank back, get it on there good and tight, because if you got it too loose, then that leverage, you could end up having another break. Of course, it could break anyway, but so I got it screwed in, got my handle back on right here. Feels pretty good, feels solid. So now I'm gonna turn it this way so you can get orientation. This part is the top. We're gonna get this piece right here. We're gonna slide it back in there. And make sure you got the orientation right. So if your handle, like this one, is on this side, then your pieces where it latches on, the metal pieces right there, those should be over here. All right, so with this, it's just got some clips in there, so we can just kind of line it up, and basically should be able to push it right back in there. Honestly, the clips, just make sure you know you got your pegs lined up, you don't tear it up. You get a nice click, boom boom. All right, now we just got to put our 4 screws back in there. If you have a magnetic screwdriver, now would be a great time to use it. It can be done without it, but I imagine it's gonna be a pain. But with a magnetic screwdriver, it'll hang on there so you can guide it in here. Otherwise, it's gonna be kind of tough to guide it in there. It ain't really an easy place. So even my ratchet doesn't have a magnetic tip on it, so that's why I chose not to use it. This makes it a whole lot easier. And we're just gonna get our screws and get them back in there. Otherwise, you could just, you know, put on the tip of here, be real sensitive and try your luck. But I imagine that's gonna be pretty annoying. So this is a great time to use a magnetic screwdriver if you got one. And if you don't have one, invest in one. It don't cost a lot. I mean, you should be able to find one for less than 10 bucks. And honestly, with the way it's clipped down and everything, the screws are just an added protection that I definitely wouldn't bypass. But honestly, especially once we put the black surrounding on there, I don't see this just flying off or anything. But you never know. Better safe than sorry. So we putting everything back as intended. If you choose not to reinstall these screws because it's too difficult, you're doing that at your own risk. Now take the black piece where you got these 2 holes, put it over your hooks that connect to the microwave door. Just put it over like that. And now we can press it down. Press your surroundings back down. Make sure it's on there good. Now this is your protection from being microwaved. Make sure it's on there good. And maybe some would argue that this ain't gonna do do nothing anyway, but hey, we're gonna put it back the way it was intended. So we got it on there, pull it up, mess with it a little bit. Now we can go for the install. Guide your metal hooks. Going right here. In the top and the bottom. Make sure they go through now. You do not want this thing flying off, or if it's posted on the bottom or top, it could bend them. And then boom. We got our microwave with our fresh handle on there. Let's get that thing a test. Ooh, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie, I felt I was kind of nervous pulling that thing a little bit, even though it's on there good. I mean, I can imagine how my kids tore it up the first time. And now we just put on this last piece. So this last piece, you gotta have this door installed before you put on this last piece right here. And this is the guide to put it on. If you put this on before, I don't believe you'll be able to put this door on. I'm pretty sure you won't. So you put it on here like that. Slide it. I might have to turn this a little bit and click it. And actually, yeah, there we go. Push it on there good. Click, push down a little bit. Once again, not too much muscle grease, just to show you and I don't know what muscle grease is, but right here, this little line right here should go behind this right here. So it should sit right there. And this white piece should be right above the door to stop it from jumping up off this hook. So with that being said, that's it. That's how you do it. Pretty straightforward. I just wanted to show the little nuances that I encountered along the way, along the journey. But that's it. Replacement handle for this microwave. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Till next time, it's been your boy Q hollering at you. Peace.